What's up, y'all? We're the hosts. It's Ben Barbie.
And it's Monty, and this is The
Tea.
Tea. Per,
y'all. This is our first ever episode, so thank y'all for watching, if you're watching.
Yes.
And we have an amazing cast with us this week. So
Period.
one by one, they're going to introduce themselves just so you can get to know who they are. We're going to start off with my girl right here.
Hi y'all, I am Shug and I am a sophomore. Hey y'all, my name is Maria and I am also a sophomore.
Hello, y'all. I'm Asante, one half of AR Promos, and I am a alumni.
okay, alum.
Hey y'all, I'm Mercedes, but you can call me Benz, and I'm a junior.
Yeah,
Per repping the juniors.
because we're here,
And
y'all.
the hosts are also juniors.
Period.
But let's get right into it. We're going to start off the show with what we like to call Music Roundup. And basically, it's just new releases every week and music that we listen to so we can put y'all on to the good stuff. Okay?
So, as you guys know, well, and if you don't know, Summer Walker just released a new remix of No Love with SZA and Cardi B. Cardi was giving us a little vocals. Also,
Also, Lotto dropped her brand new album. It's titled 777. And we're going to bring Lotto back later. We also have We Go Up by Nicki Minaj featuring Fivio Foreign.
yeah.
Yes, and that's a banger. Y'all need to go ahead and stream that one. And yeah, so do y'all have any music that came out that y'all want to give a special shout out to?
The new Dirk album, I've been jamming it every day.
Okay, Dirkio.
Dirkio, not Smirkio.
Dirkio, Smirkio to go.
Yeah, y'all know.
Yes, and bringing back Lotto back just because her album was a big thing. She has a lot of features on it, including Kodak, Lil Durk, Nardo Wick,
Childish Gambino,
Childish Gambino.
Lil Wayne. And we would also like to mention she has the legendary Mariah Carey. Period.
Mariah
Yeah,
Carey.
big lotto.
on the Big Energy remix, and it's a great remix. So go ahead and stream that one, so that could go top 10.
And so if you guys don't know about the Lotto situation and the alleged Kodak situation, let me give you guys the tea and rundown on that.
Yes.
So before Lotto's album came out, she did an interview where she was talking about how she was getting a lot of pushback for the album, and she was saying that there was an artist on the album who was giving her a lot of trouble with releasing the song because she wouldn't sleep with them. She didn't name no names, no one knows, but when she released the track list with the features, people started to speculate, child.
Yeah, everyone had something to say, and everyone thinks it's Kodak Black. That was the one that was basically saying he wasn't going to do the song if he wasn't replying to his DMs. And we not feeling that one, child.
So how do you guys feel about male artists pursuing female artists for the opportunity to work with them?
You know, it's always just the double standard that I hate. You have to give the women the same respect as you do your fellow men.
Yeah.
You know, and they just don't do that. And with him still being on the album, I disagree with that because your respect comes first before any money, feature, promo, anything. So
Yeah, I
keep
agree.
you first, keep your morals first.
Yeah, and Lotto did say she wanted to keep the song on the album because she really felt, an emotional connection to the song. But when the song came out, it really wasn't even all that good, so she could have just kept it off the list. But what y'all think? How y'all feel about it over here?
I always think you shouldn't mix business with pleasure, but
That's a good one, Maria.
Very true. So let's get into a little more tea about the Kodak situation, because once this story went viral, our boy Kodak, or not my boy, but
Y'all boy.
right.
went to tweeting. He headed to twitter.com, everyone's favorite, and he said this tweet: "The mulatto girl is not talking about me, homie. I see y'all already reaching. Shawty ain't even say a bleep name on that bleep. I don't know why y'all trying to make a bleep wear that jacket. I'm too fly for that, homie." So how y'all feel about that? She never confirmed it. Never said nothing about him.
Right. She never named nobody. This was Kodak on his own. So what do you guys think? Does that look shady or?
Absolutely. A hit dog gonna holler every time.
Every time.
Okay.
It's very shady. And Lotto herself never even, gave a little tea about it. It was just Twitter. They think it's funny because in the past, Kodak has said when he works with female artists, he does want to, mess around with them a little bit. So the dots are connecting. For sure. Yeah. 100%.
And not to mention, also, his producer, Derek, also started to post on his Instagram Live regarding the situation, too, defending Kodak, which we all thought was a little suspect, considering Mulatto kept it real cute and real professional. So, yeah.
And one of the screenshots says, and that's why she won't say a name. She's full of bleep. She knows if she keeps things in general and up for assumption, she's going to get her pity party. He also said, I'm not going to read the whole thing, but he basically said we charged her for a normal rate and she wanted a swap. Since her verse won't really do anything for us, we asked her for our female artist and charged her substantially less. She declined and said she was going to not use the record. Out of the blue, she decided to accept a higher fee and still not offer a swap for our artist. Talk about empowering fellow female rappers. I know you're not talking about us when you were on your diva stuff, when no one is in the car playing your records. Your album had a whole legal issues. I'm on the email chain. Stop trying to pull this fictitious fuel empathy card for sales. You tried to assassinate my brother's character, and I'm gonna destroy yours. Oh, he was reading. Oh, I didn't even know it was all that.
Yeah, he's got real personal. But I would like to mention, this is why females and female artists don't speak out in the industry, because things like this.
Yeah, things like this. And it just goes to show you, that's why you should be speaking up, because like we said, a hit dog will holler. No one even said Kodak. She kept it general, and the producer went and started blabbing off. So Suge, tell me, how would you, if you were Lotto, how would you handle this situation?
I wouldn't, if I was Lotto, I actually wouldn't know how to handle the situation. And I can understand where she's coming from, why she was so quiet and she never released the name, because it can really backfire on her and it sets her back in the industry. So you'll have a lot of male producers that won't try to work with her.
Yes, that's very true.
So enough about the Kodak and Lotto situation, or the alleged Kodak situation. We also wanted to say, did you guys see Beyonce performed at the Oscars?
Yes.
No, you have to fill me in, girl.
Oh, child.
Wait, so who all here saw it?
I didn't see it.
Oh, wow.
The Beehive is shaking, y'all.
Wow. Well,
OMG.
She performed Be Alive. It was like a tennis-inspired.
From the film King Richard.
Yes, and that's about Serena and Venus. And it was just a beautiful performance. I'm sad that y'all haven't seen it. I really wish I could just, make everyone watch it right now. But if you're at home, Google Be Alive.
Beyonce performance.
It's on YouTube.
And
we're all going to watch it after this.
And we'll.
During our commercial break. And when we come back, we're going to get into some more tea about the Oscars, because y'all know it was jumping. Jumping, bumping, and thumping. And slapping.
Ooh, child. We'll see you guys after the commercial break.
What do an aerospace engineer, cancer immunologist, and bat scientist all have in common? We all have cool jobs in STEM fields. Whether it's building robots or learning to code, girls everywhere are finding their passion for science, technology, engineering, and math through positive role models and mentors. So dare to dive in, get connected, and explore. You never know what your future may hold. Learn more about these and even more cool jobs at shecanstem.com. What do an aerospace...
STEM is precise, no margin for error.
Dare to forget that. Dare to have fun with it. Get weird with it. Dare to send those old STEM theories flying past the neighbor's house into outer space. Dare to program something internet-breaking, record-breaking. Dare to blow their minds. Dare to learn the difference between sedimentary and metamorphic rock. Go find those rocks. Dare to keep daring. Dare to STEM. Check out She Can STEM to get started.
Welcome back to the tea.
We're back.
So, like we were talking about earlier, we were talking about the Academy Awards, also known as the Oscars. So, I'm going to give y'all a quick little 30-second rundown on what happened so we can get into the good stuff. Okay? A lot of celebrities attended, like Zendaya, Megan Thee Stallion, Serena and Venus Williams, and Chloe and Halle Bailey, I'm sorry.
And y'all know my girl B was there.
B was there. She didn't walk the carpet, though, sadly. Some of the big winners of the night, of course, went to Will Smith. He won Best Actor for his portrayal of Richard in King Richard. Encanto won Best Animated Film. Dune, starring Zendaya, was the most awarded movie of the night and won 6 awards, including
Zendaya.
Best Visual Effects. And Ariana DeBose won Best Supporting Actress for her role in West Side Story. She became the first openly queer woman to win an acting Oscar, which is a big thing for queer women everywhere. So congratulations to all the winners and everyone involved. Like, we're making big moves.
Big moves, y'all. So, since we talked about Will Smith winning Best Actor, let's really get into the topic of the night. You know, Will Smith went on stage and slapped Mr. Chris Rock.
The slap heard around the world.
Yeah. The slap was seen everywhere, y'all. So he slapped him because Chris made a joke regarding Jada Pinkett Smith's hair. And as you guys know, and if you don't know, everyone who's watching, she has alopecia. And alopecia is a disease that causes male and females to lose their hair. And it's very hard for the hair to grow back once it's already been lost.
Yeah, so I think the joke was like comparing to G.I. Jane, I believe. Asante, do you remember the joke? I don't know.
Yeah, so basically, he was saying that she was going to be a part of G.I. Jane 2, which there is no part 2 to that movie. The movie was about a lady in the military, and she cut her hair off because she wanted to get the same respect that everybody else was getting because they was all dudes. She was a woman. They was trying to break her, like, and doing all of the stuff that they did in the military. They were on her harder than they was on everybody else because she a woman. They was expecting her to fail, and she would never fail. So that was the point of him making the joke because she literally in the movie went and cut her own hair off in the barbershop, and she looked how Jada looked. But it was funny, but knowing how bad she feels about the alopecia, I see why she was mad. And, you know, Will picked and chose when he wanted to do what he wanted to do because he should have slapped a lot of other people.
Yeah.
That had something to do with him. But he took it out on Chris Rock.
At the Oscars.
He slapped the mess out of that man. But Chris Rock held it down, though, and he continued doing his job.
Right, he ate the slap.
I wouldn't have did that. He'd have slapped me. Y'all would have had to come rescue all us off the stage. I ain't going to tell you no story.
I'm dead.
So how do you guys, as women, how do y'all feel about seeing Will Smith defend his woman?
As he should. That's what you're supposed to do because a lot of people don't defend black women. So Will did what's right. He disrespected her in public and he defended her in public as well.
Okay, I'm going to play devil's advocate here. So Maria, do you feel like was a slap necessary, or do you think he could have handled it a little differently?
No, a slap was necessary. It was necessary. But
okay.
I feel like Chris Rock, once a comedian, always a comedian.
Right.
So, like, that's his job, but I could see both sides.
What about you, Benz?
Well, I have to defer because it's a time and place for everything. The slap was,
That's how I agree.
warranted, but you are at the Oscars in front of all these people and you're getting awarded. So it's a time and place for everything. You have to keep your class. People will talk about you every day, and he is a comedian. So you just have to keep yourself in check at all times. So it wasn't acceptable at all.
And I would just like to say, you're right. Everybody, there is a time and place for everything, but we also have to understand that Will Smith is only a man at the end of the day. He's only human.
He's only human.
I don't condone violence, and I believe that the way you decide to handle things is how you decide to handle them. No shade, no tea. But if it was somebody else, somebody who is not as famous, the situation probably would have went a whole different way. Will Smith got to sit back down at his seat, and I'm sure if it was anybody else, they would have been escorted away in handcuffs immediately.
Yeah. So during Will's acceptance speech, he did issue an apology, not towards Chris Rock, but to the Academy, just for being embarrassing. Then he later on went and posted this apology directly towards Chris and, the Academy. And it basically said, I would like to also apologize to the Academy, the producers of this show, all the attendees, everyone watching around the world. I would like to apologize to the Williams family and my King Richard family. I deeply regret it's pretty far, y'all, that my behavior has started what it has been an otherwise gorgeous journey for all of us. I'm a work in progress. Sincerely, Will. So how y'all feel about that one? What y'all think about that? Was his apology genuine?
At this point, he's just doing damage control, which is very necessary. So I would accept the apology. He's taking up for what he did. He's taking accountability. So that's all that matters.
And did you guys see the video, though? Are we going to talk about the video, y'all?
Do we have that video on replay? Let's
play
going.
that video, y'all.
Ada, I love you. G.I. Jane 2, can't wait to see it. All right? I'm out here. Richard. Oh, wow. Wow. Will Smith.
I cannot. Like I said, the slap heard around the world.
But yeah, I gotta respect Will for walking off like a G.
No,
okay?
For real.
Period. Smooth.
Well, we got a little tea for y'all. According to Diddy, Will Smith and Chris Rock made amends after the Oscars. He, quote, said, "It's all love, they're brothers." And this is via page 6. So do y'all believe him? Y'all think they made up? Or what y'all feel like?
I believe they made up. Chris understands that he's a comedian and everything won't be accepted, and Will understands that you just have to watch your mouth so he doesn't have to go to that place again.
So what do you think, Asante, as a man, if another man, put yourself in Will's position, if another man was publicly disrespecting your wife, what would you do? Hypothetically,
Honestly, everybody know me. I can get crazy if I need to be. But I honestly think happened, I think Will looked at Jada and was like, how you want me to handle this? Because at first, in the video, he was laughing.
He was.
He was like, oh, man, dang, But then when they took the camera away, Jada probably like, hey, I don't like the way that went.
Really?
Now, that's when it comes to you can be a man all you want, but you going to sleep on that couch or you going to sleep in that bed with your wife? Because if she said go handle that, I'm going to go handle it. That's simple. But now she said, hey, just, do what you got to do tomorrow or after the show, then that's when I'm going to handle it like that. But I don't know. I probably would have punched him too. I would have punched him though. Come on, bro, chill.
One more little quick rock of tea, if you got the joke. Chris Rock has decided not to press charges against Will Smith, NBC reported. So it's not going to be a police situation. We don't condone violence. And y'all need to just keep your mouth shut and keep your hands to yourself.
I don't think he would have pressed charges in the first place, though.
No?
I don't think so. Because, once again, it's Will Smith. And you're Chris Rock.
Yeah.
Right.
Y'all got enough money to do a celebrity death match over there.
It happened on TV, so LAPD was ooh, this gonna be a case right here. So they probably got on Chris Rock, but at the end of the day, we're all black and we need to be on each other's side. So
Now, if this was the BET Awards and Webby would have went up there and slapped somebody, it'd have been a problem.
I'm dead.
And something I would just like to say real quick is don't disguise your jokes as disguise your disrespect as jokes and then expect people to keep keen about it. But y'all, that is enough about the Oscars tea. We'll get into some more stuff right after this commercial break.
Bye, guys. See you in a little bit.
STEM is precise, no margin for error.
Dare to forget that. Dare to have fun with it. Get weird with it. Dare to send those old STEM theories flying past the neighbor's house into outer space. Dare to program something internet breaking, record breaking. Dare to blow their minds. Dare to learn the difference between sedimentary and metamorphic rock. Go find those rocks. Dare to keep daring. Dare to STEM. Check out She Can STEM to get started.
And we're back. And we're back with some more tea.
The tea.
Right. More tea at the tea, y'all. So what we're going to first be talking about is Nicki Minaj went to Twitter to give her opinion on the whole Chris Rock and Will Smith situation. If you guys didn't see the tweets or don't have Twitter, don't worry because we got you.
Right, we got the tea coming right up. And you know the queen loves to talk.
So, to make a long story short about what Nicki Minaj said about the situation is she understands that Chris Rock is a comedian and this is what he does. But she was also taking to another point of Will Smith where she was trying to tell everyone, you know, as a husband, Will sees Jada's pain. Will sees Jada at her most vulnerable. He probably sees her cry about it. He probably knows her true feelings. So as a husband, his instinct is going to be to protect his wife. So what do you guys think about Nicki putting her input? Just tell me what y'all think, child?
Or do y'all agree with her? Do you disagree?
I definitely agree. Nicki's input was very valid, and I understand where she's coming from because Will is seeing that every day. So he's seeing the constant struggle that his wife goes through, and for it to be made as a joke, you know, you saw in the video, he looked over at her, and it wasn't a joke no more. It got serious real quick. So I think Nicki, it was very well said.
And my girl Jada never laughed. She didn't even crack a smile.
She was quiet.
Yeah.
Right. She was right quiet because at the end of the day, it's about respect.
Absolutely.
It's about respect. No jokes. Oh, I also did want to say, I didn't know Jada had alopecia. So do y'all think Chris Rock could have not knew?
I believe he knew.
You think he knew?
He's a comedian, so he wanted to make the joke. He knew.
Mm-hmm.
He probably had that joke written down somewhere. I feel like he had that one on.
Yeah, but of course,
he definitely rehearsed that joke. He said it way too smooth. You know, he knew what he was doing.
Yeah.
But
and also as women, we know how important our hair is to us. To lose your hair, you know, none of us can really speak for Jada, but I can only imagine to lose your hair, how that would feel, to know this is your identity. So I just really respect Will for just trying to defend her regardless of how he did it.
Absolutely.
yeah.
So since we're talking about social media, I would also like to bring up Ari and Moneybagg. Yo, you guys know they're together. And
They do call me Barbie Moneybag.
no one calls him that.
Or Barbie-O. Barbie-O, yeah.
So if you guys don't know, recently in the past week, Ari had posted a bikini pic, thong pic on her story, and then but quickly deleted it, saying that she was getting in trouble for it. So we were all like, okay, boo. But then the next day, we saw Moneybagg Yo post explicit videos and pictures of Ari.
Yes, she went and tweeted, "I'm not talking about Moneybagg." So as soon as she tweeted that, everyone was extremely confused. And like Armani said, then he went on and posted a video about her, which even made us way more confused. So how y'all feel about that? What y'all think, or what's your opinions on it?
Her posting herself in an explicit way like that is just as disrespectful for him to do it. But, it's always the double standard still for women to do it and men to exploit it and not have a problem with it. It's just terrible. If she wants to share what she wants to share of herself, that's fine. And she shouldn't be judged or disrespected for it.
Yeah, because a lot of people on social media give their opinions on it, and they say, like, Ari shouldn't be posting stuff like that, and, you're supposed to respect yourself. But personally, I feel like as a human, you can't tell another human how to respect themselves. You're not God, You're not anybody, really. So just mind your business.
Yes, and it's up to you to filter out what you want to see and what you don't want to see. You don't have to see those things. You choose to follow those pages that post it. So just have more control over your social media.
Right. Everybody know Ari got that body. Okay. So don't act surprised.
That body, Adi. But I think I was just really confused and taken back by Moneybagg posting Ari in that way. I felt like he could have posted a normal picture of her. He didn't have to post her bent over like that or anything. But to each his own, y'all.
That's the same thing as like when people used to post, "Would you let your girl go out in this?" I feel like it's just the opposite version. He posted his woman how he wanted to post her, and it, you know what I'm saying? If you know you got it, if you know she got it, she look good, you gonna post it. If I know my woman look good, I'm gonna make sure when we go out she look good. I can't stop her from putting on clothes.
Right, but I don't think he was posting her to say, "Oh, she looks good." He was posting her to say, "Yeah, that's mine. Look what I got."
Same thing.
Men.
Same thing. Same thing.
And that's why everyone hates men.
Yes, he wants to flash what he has, but she can't do the same. That's what it is, and that's the problem.
And it's double standards, like Ben said earlier. It's double standards.
Yes, but you guys know, like, it was pictures of her, though. It wasn't. He wasn't posting himself. He was posting explicit pictures of her. And how would you guys feel if y'all's partner, significant other, was posting y'all's private pictures for everybody to see, trying to brag?
Maria,
like,
tell us how you.
Yeah.
First of all, I wouldn't want my significant other posting stuff I sent to them privately anyway.
Hello.
And I feel like some stuff you're not supposed to take to social media. Like, I just feel like it's extra.
Yeah, I think so.
I agree.
Oversharing.
Yeah, but Ari has a history of oversharing. We know all her business. We don't know her, but we know all her business.
That's what they do.
So that's enough about the celebrity tea. Let's get into some PVT, y'all. It's gonna get real active on the Hill.
On the Hill, on campus, we is lit.
But as you guys know, and if you don't know, PV elections just started. Everyone is starting to campaign. Make sure you guys vote. Your voice matters, not only at PV, but in general, your voice matters. Vote, 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 vote.
Yes. And a little bit about some of the PVT. There's a beautiful thing called Springfest. And if you don't know what Springfest is, I think my own personal definition would be like a spring version of homecoming. So it's just fun vibes, a bunch of activities. You can just go out, have a good time. Every night, it's going to be something going on.
And not to mention, it's hot.
It's hot.
The weather is nice.
It's beautiful.
It's hot. We're lit.
The makeup is on.
Hair done. Outfits out.
Yeah.
We're coming to pop out everybody.
Everybody.
Girls, boys, young, old, pop out. Y'all are here.
So are y'all looking forward to Springfest? What are some of y'all Springfest memories, or do y'all have any fun Springfest memories? Because my last Springfest was fun. I had a great time.
Tell us your memories, but keep it cute, y'all.
Keep it cute.
I mean, I'm going to keep it cute. Springfest is like my second homecoming. So, we go all out, we turn up, and we just have a good time.
Yep. What about you, Suge? Maria, tell us what y'all are looking forward to.
My favorite thing about Springfest is the day parties. It's something about being outside in the sun with everybody. So that's definitely my favorite part about Springfest is the day parties.
It's those endorphins the sun gives you.
Yes.
Yeah. You feel good about yourself.
You taking pictures, everything, skin glowing. You look good.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get all the content you can. Some of the activities for the Springfest are gonna include the probate, which is like, I'm not honestly sure.
It's where the Greeks come out. Their new lines are shown.
New member presentation.
Right.
Is the word that they like to use.
New member presentation. Thank you for clearing that up. We don't want to be canceled, y'all. We don't. So there's day parties, hump nights, hump days. You know, everything. We're just going to be lit. But we have Asante, he a part of A&R Promos, Asante. So tell us a little bit about what your promotion group has to offer for this Springfest.
Yes.
Okay, how y'all doing? I'm Asante, one half of AR Promos. We are actually, this week, we will be 1 year as the promo team together, me and Rondo. I had my own promo team before. He had his before. We came together, joined forces. As y'all remember last Springfest, nothing was going on. Me and Rondo saved Springfest. Then we jumped and did Homecoming. Now we're back at Springfest again. So, I mean, we got the plays that me and Rondo are throwing together, just me and Rondo. On Wednesday, April 6th, we have Under the Influence. That's the party where Sam Houston comes down and try to party with us, You remember what happened the last time? We went to Sam. They tried to party with us. It didn't work out the way they wanted it to.
Folded.
They all folded. Sam Houston
folded.
State University cannot party with Prairie View A&M University.
But I don't think nobody can party with Prairie View A&M University.
They not topping
the
us.
one, the only.
The illustrious.
One and only.
You know.
And then, so we got Wednesday, and then we have another party on Friday with BM Motorsports, which is Oil Spill 2, number 2. The first one was crazy. You can't really get into it. You know what I'm saying? You got to be there to see it.
Right.
Welcome to Oil Spill 2. It's going to be
lit.
Yeah.
It's going to be lit.
It's going to be lit.
Actually, I have a little information. We ran a poll on our social medias because we want to get the tea.
I see this place is called the Tea, huh?
The question was, what Springfest party are you looking forward to? And the options were Punch Valley 2, PV Holics 2, Oil Spill 2, and Infestation, I believe. And Oil Spill 2 won with 48%.
I think I see 2 of my parties on there.
Yeah, and also PV Holics was 17%, Punch Valley 2 was 26%.
Yes.
So Oil Spill is very highly anticipated.
Yes.
We all know how Oil Spill is going to go. I'm surprised we even made it in the party because it was so packed. Like, it was packed to the point where you couldn't move, turn, walk, do nothing.
And speaking about making it into the party, as you guys know, pre-sales were sold.
Yes.
But
yes.
upperclassmen, we like to not get pre-sales, y'all. We just have bad experiences, PTSD with pre-sales.
Yeah.
Do you guys get pre-sales? And how do y'all feel about the whole pre-sales situation?
Well, when partying with AR Promos, we have a great reputation with our pre-sales and our parties, but I'm gonna let them do that one.
He's gonna pass it to the girls.
I'm gonna be honest. I actually don't buy pre-sales unless it's like a really big party and I know it's gonna be a lot of people. Just because a lot of the times with the pre-sales, you're not guaranteed to get in every time. I'm gonna be honest. I had to jump the fence one time, just one time though. That's it. And I had my pre-sale. That's why I was mad. They wouldn't let me in, and I had my pre-sale. I'm talking about you, Asante. And
right.
So it's a hit or miss with the pre-sales. And like Armani said, the upperclassmen, they not really too big on buying the pre-sales.
Yes.
If you get in, you get in.
Look, you just put it in the hands of the Lord at that point.
Okay.
Yes, and we have another party that's been very highly anticipated. And I say highly anticipated because for Homecoming, it was anticipated to the point where we couldn't even make it in. It was traffic. Everything was crazy. And it was called PV Holics. But the second one is coming. Can you tell us a little bit about PV Holics number 2?
So number 2, me and Rondo sat down and the day after PV Holics won and said we have to run that party back. We threw the party on FM 362, which is where Buc-ee's is. For y'all that don't know, it's a road that goes this way, which will take you in a Tomball. Road that comes back this way to go back to Prairie View, and then the road back that way goes to Waller and 290. we had every single entrance into Prairie View, Texas in traffic.
Yeah.
So people's GPS was saying that they were 250 feet from the party, but it was going to take them 30 minutes to get there.
Not even 30 minutes, 2 hours, y'all. I tried to get into the party. I couldn't get it. I was like, ooh.
I made it in. Gang, gang, gang.
It was
lit.
It was so bad. The tow truck companies were calling me and telling me what did I do to get them that much business. Like, people were parking their cars in the middle of the street. People were parking their cars in ditches just so they could say that they stuck to go party to get out of it. So PV Holics 2, we have a bigger and better venue. Everything is going to be better. We have a lot of parking. So if you want to come party with AR Promos, come party with us. And it's going to be, you know what I'm saying? It's going to be that. Shout out to my brother Rondo. He couldn't make it today. He had to Rondo's
Rondo,
a very,
we
very,
miss you.
very busy man.
Rondo. But guys, me and Ben just would like to say thank you all for being here on our first show, for talking about all the tea, discussing Springfest. Yo, you want to be there. Look, if you don't got a pre-sale, just pray about it.
Pray about it. But it's time to say goodbye, y'all. We want to thank y'all for viewing. We want to thank our guests for being here. I want to thank Armani for helping me and being the best co-host, and also our team for making sure everything was great. We're back next week, Tuesday at 6:30. So we'll see y'all then. Bye.